Let's talk about it. Kids and dog home for the summer. It doesn't have to be a power struggle. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to help you manage your kids and dog being home together. So, whether your kids are going to be at camp, whether they're going to be at home or away or whatever it may be, the bottom line is your kid or kids in plural will be home more than usual because they're not in school. And oftentimes, having a dog at home with the kids, especially young ones, it can be a disaster or it can be okay, depending on what you got going on. But what I want to do is give you some tips and tricks to make sure that everyone can coexist this summer, and make sure that everything's going to be on up and up and go smoothly so you're not being stressed out about things. So, I'm not going to go through a bunch of tips because one thing I want to talk to you about is schedule. Schedule, schedule, schedule. You're probably like, Pam, what are you talking about? Dogs thrive on schedules and consistency. Yes, your kids probably have their summer schedules and things like that, but your dog's going to need one too. The more structure that they have throughout the day, the less likely they are to get in trouble if your kids are going to be at home, whether they're young ones or older ones, or bother them and things of such. So you want to make sure that your dog has a healthy balance between play, walks, exercise, and things of such, and definitely things to keep them stimulated at home. We are in the summertime, so you always have to assume there's going to be more days than not that they're not going to be outside, and then they have all that pent up energy. So you have the kids at home, you have the dog at home, so you definitely want to make sure there is going to be some structure as much as you can throughout this time because ideally, like I say, I don't want you to like switch up your summer plans and keep to the stick routine, but as much as you can this summer, try to stick to the routine. Get your dog on the same routine as your children so that you're not taking any additional time, trying to make sure your dog's okay and your kids are okay. One thing I would say, if your kids have a routine and they have like a playtime, when your kids have playtime, think of that for your dog as enrichment time, something for them to do. So whether you're going to give them a bone to chew on or give them a puzzle toy, when your kids are going to be playing at home, your dog's going to be doing the engagement stuff. That way they're not bothering the children and things as such. There's so many times I hear about the dogs nipping the kids and, either the teenagers, we're not going to leave the teenagers out either because they come in, they'll play with the dogs for like 5 minutes, get them riled up, and then they're gone. So definitely exercise this summer or just year round is going to be key for your dog. Getting them on routine and definitely giving them something to do while the kids are around. And definitely talking, especially if you just got a new dog in a home, a dog in general, you want to talk to your kids about rules. Like when the dog's eating, when they're sleeping, and things as such. Because just like if your dog gets bored, they're going to start bothering the kids. Vice versa, your kids will start bothering the dog. So make sure, as much as possible, they both have a routine schedule that they can follow to minimize all the dysfunction or chaos that can arise when kids are around. That is my best piece of advice. And as always, if it's too hot out and you can hack it, if you don't want to bring your dogs out because it's just too much to be around with the kids and stuff, or go to a beach or a lake and things as such, just in the backyard with sprinklers and stuff like that, getting them tired out, engage with the kids. But the point being is you just want to make sure that your dog and your children are busy, and always make sure that you're monitoring them. Things could happen so quickly. So that is my piece of advice for managing your dogs and kids throughout the summer is just sticking to a routine, keeping them busy, a lot of puzzle toys, engagement, and make sure when your kid has something to do, your dog has something to do. So other than that, enjoy your week, and I'll see you next week with another great topic. Bye.